What's up, guys? It is Saturday, August 23rd, and we are loaded up in the Jeep again. Gamora is headed northbound. Got everything we need for the weekend. Got puppy dogs. We're headed to the Mount Baker and North Cascades area for the weekend. Got 2 nights of camping, several nice hikes planned. It's supposed to be clear. Should be good scenery. I got one sunrise that I'm really excited about in the notorious Picture Lake area. So here we go. We got about 6 hours to get to where we're going, and then we'll camp and wake up and hike. But the drive is part of the journey. So Gamora's up for it. Let's go.
Let's run.
What's up, guys? So made it in the camp real late last night, like 12:30. Got the tent set up, checked out the stars for a while. They were pretty awesome. And now we're on the High Pass Trail, headed north. Views are already spectacular, but got a good little ways to go still, but enjoying every step of this. Peace. All right, still headed up the trail, but it is Stunning. This is some of the best views you could ask for. It's a little steep, mostly exposed, but look at that. We're going to continue up this ridge and then got to cross that scree field. But we just had a good view of Mount Baker a second ago. It's hiding now, but so far this trail gets a 10 out of 10. Check back in at the top. Alright guys, we have made it to the end and the top of the High Pass Trail. Check this out. Mount Baker, and then just jagged peaks as far as you can see. This is probably one of the best views I've had. One of my favorite viewpoints that I've been to. So what we came up is that right there. That's Mount Larabee. We didn't go to the top, but you can see where the trail goes back down. Came up the base of it. Right at about 3 miles to get here with a little over 2,000 feet of elevation. Honestly, the end was the steepest part. You can see that's the ridge we walked on. You can see the trail there going back down. But how you feeling?
Good. You can see the road that we came in on. That we parked a mile away from.
Could honestly spend the rest of the day up here and not get tired of these views. So this is we camped last night and this is the first morning. We got another camp tonight, a few more hikes tomorrow, but this weekend's already a success. See you in a bit. Back down the scree fields we go. But down's a lot easier than up. Just having to make sure to pay attention to my feet because I keep wanting to be distracted by these views. How you like the down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be good.
All right, the hike's done. We're packed up. We made it back to the truck. Give the hike a 10 out of 10. Got a little hotter than the forecast said. So that sucked. The last little bit of up back to the Jeep, but wasn't that bad. Now we're just trying to get off this road. But from here, we're gonna go find our camp spot for tonight, close to Picture Lake. Cook us up some dinner. Set the fire a little bit. Fire ban in effect, so we got a propane fire pit. And check out the stars again. Tomorrow we'll do a few different things. We're gonna aim for Picture Lake, Huntoon Peak, and then the North Cascades National Park. So, see you at camp. What's up, guys? Forgot to do a video when we got here, but we set up camp and just spent about 4 hours chilling. Stars are starting to come out, so looking forward to that. We had dinner. The dogs have had dinner. A little bit of mosquitoes around, so we got the citronella going, and campfire ban doesn't matter when you have propane. So rocking the new propane fire pit and kind of liking it. What you think?
I definitely like the fire pit.
We had beef stroganoff for dinner. That was good. And we're gonna give it about 45 minutes, let it get pitch black, kill the fire, and check out the stars. And then bedtime, we're gonna wake up early and do sunrise at Picture Lake. Try to see the reflection of the mountain, and then from there we'll go to Huntoon Peak via Artist Ridge, and then we're gonna go into North Cascades National Park. Got the doggos, so can't hike inside the park, but we need to swing by the visitor center. Last time we were there, they were closed, so we couldn't get a patch for the board, so we'll swing by there. And dogs are allowed on the PCT through the park, so if we can find a little section of that, we might hike a little bit inside the park tomorrow. But we also have 6 hours home tomorrow, so we'll see where it goes. But that's it for tonight. Check in the morning. We are on the Huntoon Peak. Did the Huntoon Peak via Artist Ridge Trail. Short trail, but it's had amazing views of not St. Helens, of Mount Baker. And then this is Mount Shuksan, I believe is how you say it. But easy little 1.5 mile hike, but the views are spectacular. Definitely recommend it. From here we're going to North Cascades. We did breakfast with the sunrise at Picture Lake, and it's taking in these views. There you can see Baker peeking over that ridge right there. I put in a still shot. Got a great view of it earlier. So we'll see you on the next leg. weekend adventure in the books. It's been a really good one. So, to start off the weekend, on our way to our first camp spot and hike, we made a pit stop and picked up a basically brand new set of rough country seat covers for the Gladiator at a super discounted price compared to normal price, so that's a win. But we made it up about 5 miles from Canada and did the High Pass Trail. Probably one of the best views I've had up here in the Pacific Northwest, so that was awesome. A great night of camping there. The stars were out of this world. Then we left there and went over to the Picture Lake area and camped last night. Used our new propane fire pit. We normally don't get to camp early enough, but we had about 4.5 hours of daylight to just relax and hang out and have a good time. So that was really nice. Woke up this morning, we packed up and went about 10 minutes down the road, and we did sunrise at Picture Lake. That was beautiful. Definitely lived up to the internet hype on that one. From there we left and went to Huntoon Peak via Artist Ridge. The views there were phenomenal, and you'd never expect views that good from such an easy hike. It was 1.5 miles, 260 feet of elevation, but you could see for days. Mount Shuksan it's up there on one of my favorite mountain lists. It's a really cool looking mountain, but we enjoyed being in the North Cascades. We went to the national park, we stopped at Diablo Lake. That's just, they call it the Alps of America, the Swiss Alps of America for a reason. All the jagged mountains, just beautiful peaks. A lot of driving, but a lot of scenery. And we are now done. We're about 1.5 hours from home. We got a whole week of work, but then not sure where we're going next weekend, but we'll be somewhere. Adventure every chance we get. And, weekends like this, we definitely need more weekends like this. It was a great weekend. So, enjoy the video, like and subscribe and follow, and we'll see you on the next one.